welcome to Warm Up with the HornTrader. Throughout my career, many people go, where did you learn that warm up? Where did that come from? And I always, smile inside because it was something that I learned out of necessity. In college, everybody practiced like crazy, and you want to practice. You need to practice. The more time you can get on that horn, the better. And practice rooms, I hated. They were stuffy, they were stale, the sound was dead and dry, and you were lucky to get one, and the hours weren't convenient to my schedule, and so I started practicing in the great outdoors, which I love dearly. And so I would practice at the beach, or avocado orchards, or this one concrete stairwell I remember fondly. Sewage drains that had an echo of about a 6-second hang time, and so I would search out places like that. And so I thought, these are great places, but I felt like it looked rather silly to bring a music stand and sit in a storm drain and practice. So I would make up warm-ups. And so today the first time I'm going to share a few of these warm-ups with you. This would be part 1. And this is after your own personal warm-up. And this one, we can call it a arpeggio to a false fingering. And what I mean by that is we'll start on the open G and drop down a 4th, and then continue and then go back up to an A. And at that A, we'll finger it, or unfinger it rather, with an open valve combination, and try to achieve that A. And then there's the descent that's very melodic, and that's great for ear training. So I'm just going to demonstrate it now, and then we'll divide it up into parts, and I'll make some more notes about it. So you notice I went up there and I played the A third valve. I like A's. I always like a third valve A. It brings it nice in tune. It has a nice secure feeling, less tubing. And so you can play it 1 and 2 if you want. But the important part of that study is to dial in the A when you finger it open. And you want it to sound just like the regular fingering of A, or as close as possible. Now, that was the first part of that exercise, and then the next part is a melodic descending line. And that's pretty, and it has a nice feeling to it, and you're still using the same embouchure set that you used when you went da, and now you're coming down. You want to keep that same embouchure. You don't want to move your lips around. You want to keep it there. So that's part 2. And now part 3 is a little bit of articulation, because I think that we become slaves to slurring. And it's kind of hard to come out of slurs and articulate, or at least it is for me. And I found that other players and my students, they can do one well, but they can't do both. And so this exercise encompasses arpeggios, false fingerings, and a melodic ear training, if you will, and then some nice articulation at the end. And you want to keep it at a mezzo dynamic, and you want to keep the same tone throughout the exercise. And there are a couple places you can breathe, or you can do it without a breath. Probably taking a breath in the middle might facilitate a better sound at the very end. So we'll go down a half. We'll do that exercise in the open harmonic in its entirety. last note long, so that you get a nice, just a little bit of a taper, and it sounds musical. So that's the warm-up I'd like to share with you today. Let's just go down and we'll do it in every key. Okay, that time I didn't breathe. Maybe you might want to alter your breathing. You know, mix it up as many different ways as you can. Because music comes to you in many different ways of articulations and ranges and styles. So break it up. That's a difficult one. And remember, you want to keep your embouchure the same through the whole register. Nice relaxed sound, nice relaxed breath. Keep the tension out of your sound. Now I noticed there was a little bit of a, it wasn't as clean and as relaxed as I wanted to sound. Maybe I ran out of air. Let's try that one again. And remember, always play as musical as possible, because musical practice means a musical performance. Thanks a lot. And we'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned to Warm-Ups with the HornTrader. Bye-bye.